It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the #8 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. On the run, it's White. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
It's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Coming up, a 2nd down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Bears! They capped the drive with 6 points.
This defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Fights through the tackle. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run of the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat and to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Flores. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off over the middle. It's Marshall. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He's looking deep here. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. They bring them down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Iamaleava. The pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks like a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The Bruins are going to cash in this red zone trip. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Touchdown, Bruins! This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the handoff. Powering through. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up.
He's in the clear. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a grab! The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And he's brought down there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make...
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Makes a quick grab. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing him out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 27. 6 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal upcoming. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. A deep shot to the right. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. championship you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got room to run. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Bears. They were not going to catch him that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
The back's got it. Takes the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Look out, room to run here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
That's a strong stiff arm. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops him.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
That's caught. It's White. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks It's clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Brown. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense now operating in empty. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Simmons. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Second down play coming up for this offense. The throw. It's Iamaleava. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Defense is coming after him. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. That's reeled in. It's Howard. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for 6. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's White. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Well, way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Throws it to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bruins. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Arnold. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And this time it's complete. Takes it made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line and sprint. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. To the air, it's Arnold. To screen pass complete to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. He breaks free. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Takes off in a bootleg. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. Got to come up with a first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Using his legs, it's White.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks. First out from the 23.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And here he goes. The offense will spend the timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. On the run, it's White. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He escapes the pocket. He's in the clear. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Can he make it to the marker? Powers through. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the Bruins will send the offense out to begin overtime. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We go with a direct snap. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years there. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's going to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, he's got some... Touchdown! UCLA will go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line this week.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. I have no idea what they're thinking to go for it from here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Pressure coming. Finds room at the 10. First down and more. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's White. Jukes his way for more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, this defense is dialed in. Already forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in the end zone. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, UC! Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bruins! Fitted in the window for the score. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, UC! They're going to throw it to start the drive. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
After the shower of flags, it's first and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fired. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
Time to take a shot. And he holds it in after 25.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 of the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a touchdown, Bruins! Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. Catch in the middle. It's White. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes a grab. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they're going to put it. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300.